SBR Videos is sponsored by Sports Cash System. Click on the link below for more information. Hi, welcome to SBR Forum Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We are previewing Week 15 in the NFL, and right now we're talking with Shark Harrison from VegasKillers.com, who tells us that he regularly bets, low five figures, mid five figures on NFL games. Shark, thanks for being back with us this week.
Hey, thanks for having me, Peter.
All right, Shark Harrison, do you really bet, that much money on NFL games? And if so, tell us about your big bets last week. What was your biggest bet last week, and did it win or lose?
It's not a lot of money to me, Peter. It's a relative term, my friend. Last week, though, we did lose our ass. We had the San Francisco 49ers, Seattle Seahawks over 41.
Oh, I had that one too.
Dropping 30 points in the first half. Nobody showed up in the second half, and they came and took $30,000 right out of my pocket because of it.
$30,000. All right. Well, did you have any winning bets that were like in the $10,000 or $20,000 range at least?
Won 15 grand on the Patriots, Browns over, which was a miracle, and we also did 25 on the Kansas City Chiefs.
Wow.
It wasn't all a loss, but you hate to lose a $30,000 bet, Peter.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Whenever that happens to me, I'm really in a bad mood the next day. All right, so VegasKillers.com. You've picked, Washington, the Washington game this week. That's what we're going to get into in a second. First, tell us a little bit about what VegasKillers.com is all about.
VegasKillers.com is all about winning, Peter. That's what we do. We're professional sports bettors. That's what we do. That's our job. Our job is not to sell picks. Our job is not to tout games. Our job is literally to give you our picks that we actually bet, which makes us different from every other tout site on the web because, again, we're not pick sellers. We're professional sports bettors that happen to sell picks. Big difference.
All right. Well, that is a hell of a lot of money to be betting on the NFL, so I hope you're up this year. Are you up this year overall?
Oh, and then some, my friend.
Really? Wow. I'm jealous. Okay, let's get into this game. Washington at Atlanta. Atlanta's a 6-point home favorite. The total's 51. And, Washington was obviously in complete disarray last week. There are reports, though, that RG3 might be shut down for the year. If Kirk Cousins comes in, maybe they'll get a team-wide boost, with him at quarterback. That, has happened. We've seen that with other teams at times in past years. Who knows? I don't have a very good read on Washington. But, Atlanta, they've still lost 6 out of their last 7. Their only win was an overtime win over Buffalo. So, I'm not exactly sure they're the kind of team you want to be, laying big points with against anyone, even a team in as disarray as Washington might be right now. If I had to bet it right now, I'd take a shot with the under at 51. What do you like here, Shark Harrison?
I'll take the Atlanta Falcons -6. I think that they are a team that does play with a little bit of pride, which is nice. I mean, they're playing for their coach. They're getting healthy, which has been their problem all season. They haven't been healthy. On the other side, you would have to be out of your fucking mind to drop a dime on the Washington Redskins, even plus 20, just because you don't know who is showing up. And I'll tell you this, I don't think that RG3 is going to get shut down. I think Daniel Snyder has a relationship with him, and I don't think he wants to sit down. So that ain't going to happen. They're going to go in there, they're going to lay an egg just like they did last week and just get beat down again because, again, they're in disarray. They have nothing to play for. They don't like their coach. Their coach will be gone at the end of the season. Their quarterback's not 100%. The guys call him RG me. Nobody wants to play football for that team. They're all looking for the end of Week 17 so they can just call it quits for the season. And I think the Atlanta Falcons are just going to dominate this game.
All right, well, the report on the Atlanta Falcons, though, is that they've got a lot of rookies. They're going to be playing a lot of rookies, and I know that's, on the one hand, a good thing because the players are going to be very, very hungry to prove themselves and get experience, so they're not going to be playing like a team that has nothing to play for. The rookies have a lot to play for. On the other hand, they are rookies, and, they're mistake-prone, and, so do you really want to be laying a team, laying 6 points with a team that's playing a lot of rookies in their lineup?
Absolutely. Those guys are going to play like it's the Super Bowl.
Right.
This is not a team that's only won 3 games all season or 4, however many they've won. This is not them. This is a team that wants to be there at home against a team who has no reason to play football.
Right.
They hate their coach. They hate their owner. They hate their team. That team is a mess. It's a dumpster fire. So you give me a bunch of rookies that have something to prove against a bunch of vets that don't even want to be on the field. Come on.
All right.
I'll take 6 points all day.
All right, well, Shark Harrison, hard to disagree with that. I mean, if Washington is anywhere close to being the disaster that they were last week, then yeah, Atlanta's got to cover the 6 points. Thanks so much, Shark Harrison from VegasKillers.com, like in Atlanta, -6. Talk to you again next week.